fertilizing your apple trees for the best fruit production you can get. That's this episode of Death by Bunjie. Again. Now, I'm no expert on this. I've said that time and time again. I'm an amateur when it comes to planting apple trees, planting trees, and pruning them, everything else. But I've learned an awful lot, and I try to share what I learned. I look forward to your comments, either on our Facebook page or here on YouTube, so you can share your information with me as well, so I can continue to learn about this stuff. Right now, today, before the leaves come out, before we start getting new growth on these trees, I want to go through and give them a little bit of a boost, give them some fertilizer so that we can give them the best chance at doing some production this spring. Okay, and now I'm here at the 100-year-old apple tree. We're going to fertilize this one. This is the one that produces fruit every other year. Well, I'd rather have it produce fruit every year. It was suggested by one of our YouTube subscribers that some fertilizer would help with that. I did a little research. Sure enough, that is the case. That is a recommendation, that and some pruning. To get it to do that, this tree has a really established root system. I'm going to spread a much wider swath here of fertilizer. I've got the 1010 here, fertilizer, and that's what I'm going to use. This tree is older, it's mature, does not need the extra vegetative growth. There's no reason why I want to grow more tree, more branches. I want more fruit. So I'm getting the 1010 because that's lower on the nitrogen, has the potassium, has the phosphorus, and should do a good job. You can see around here, the turkeys have worked this pretty good, but I spread some hay around here to build up some mulch. When the apples fell last year, the deer tend to come in here, spend a lot of time under this tree, and that sort of beats the earth down a little bit more and lets it sink in. To sort of build that back up, I'm using some hay from the chicken coop, hay from the rabbit pen as mulch. Now that of course has nitrogen in it because of the manure that's in it, so that's going to be enough nitrogen. I don't need to add nitrogen, so this is plenty of nitrogen, but this other fertilizer, we should be able to do it. I got my cup with me once again. If you've ever seen one of these, this is one of those 6-volt flashlights. They're basically worthless. Didn't work anymore. I threw the guts away, threw the lens away, threw the bulb away, all that stuff. It makes a great scooper though to go through, spread manure, spread lime, or spread salt on your sidewalk, anything like that. This time we're going to use it to spread some fertilizer around here. The rule of thumb from the research that I did is you want 1 pound of fertilizer per inch of trunk size. Now this one's 15-16 inches across, this trunk is at its widest spot here, 18 inches maybe. For that reason, you don't want to put on that much fertilizer though. You don't want 18 pounds. I think they said that most of the recommendations that I looked at stopped around 10 pounds. You know, you want to limit yourself to 10 pounds even on a really mature tree like this one. So I'm going to go about 10 pounds, got a 50-pound bag. The rest of it is going on these other smaller trees. I'm going to put a cup on each one. Those trees are maybe 1 inch in diameter, so they want about a pound, maybe. I'm just going to lightly fertilize those around the cages on those newer trees that I planted. And on this guy, we're going to spread about 10 pounds, see how it does. Well, that wraps up this episode of Death by Bunjie. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you have some comments and information for me. If you want to share that, I would love to hear it. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Like the Facebook page for weekly updates on apple trees, weekly updates on food plots, all that good stuff. And until next time, all hail Bunjie!